Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. New Year's Eve 2022 coming up, not too long. So everybody get ready, Hopefully everybody's on their shit because we want to go inside that brand new year with a running start, So very, very important. This video is called, this video is for the car people, I'm very into cars. Clearly, I have a bunch of cars. I have like about 9 cars at the moment. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, like about 4 or 5 supercars, you could say. The Skyline's not super yet, but definitely give me a couple months, You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be, it's for like the car guys. I feel like what I do is trading, and that plays a big part in me getting certain cars, you know what I'm saying? Like this car, this Ferrari piece right here, I actually bought with when I had like a huge day. That was like in July, towards probably, I'm not too sure if it was like a year ago. Yeah, probably like a little bit over a year ago. I had like a crazy ass week before my birthday, actually, or like around my birthday. And then I bought this car cash, in Bitcoin fully, $510,000. The Largo here was another car that I purchased as well, like based on, it's me having this bomb weeks. It originally came from the equity, came from like my Lamborghini SV, the black one that I actually sold. That was like about $450,000. And then pretty much I put the balance, which was like around $300,000. And then boom, I got the Largo. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is for a video that pretty much are for aspired traders that pretty much want to get to a certain point that they can start just buying cars with the big profits that they're making. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very, very open like when it comes to these things personally, because I feel like, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been inside this game for many, many years. So to actually be able to actually afford these cars with big profits or just big days or big weeks, why not? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like as a car guy's goal is pretty much get to a point in life that you can be able to afford these cars. Period. Any car guy could tell you the same thing. Like, I'm pretty sure on every car guy's, let's say Forza Motorsport or Gran Turismo, they have a bunch of cars that they really wish that they could plan on build in real life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a video game. So to build it in real life is just more of a, you going towards your passion type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing exactly what my passion is, which is cars and fixing up cars and, just having fun based around cars, and trading pretty much allowed that door to be open because the income is coming in and I'm spending that based on my certain passions, period. So like when I got my first supercar, which I probably would consider my Porsche GT3 at the time, Lava Orange, I bought that for $160,000. Did I pay that much? Not at all, because I just didn't want to put down that much money. I'm coming from a sports car world. So to put down $160,000 on one car, I'm just like, In the sports car world, you're probably around, let's say like 60 through like $100,000. At the time I had my BMW M3, which means that was only like around 85,000. I didn't really put much money into it. So like, I'm still kind of frugal when it comes to like that spending on cars thing until I pretty much broke that bracket to get into that supercar world, because you got to be a bit more open with spending. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere did I ever think that I was gonna spend $500,000 on a car or $750,000 on a car. But fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a car guy, we want certain crazy cars at times, and those crazy cars at times cost. And it's all about just saving up or just pretty much just putting money aside in certain ways that you could pretty much still benefit, but not afford a car that you want, where you're climbing towards that. You know what I'm saying? So the Porsche GT3, it cost $160. I put down $120 from save money. I had a trading account at the time called my GT3 fund. I started with like around maybe $10,000 or $20,000. I think I built it up to like around $120,000. And then that's what I used to actually put down like my down payment on the car. So I'm very, very open like when it comes to these kind of things, because like shit, if I could do it, you could do it too. Just put your mind to it. That kind of shit, very, very cliche, but that's what it is. I put down a 120, which means that I had a 40K loan, which was good, but at the same time now I'm starting to actually build that history with certain dealerships or like, people that into cars, you know what I'm saying? So I'm actually just like slowly getting comfortable inside that entire world and spending that kind of money on a car. So I had a 40K loan. At the time, people see that I'm pretty much striving towards my passions and all these other things. So that's gonna pretty much pump up my business. You know, that's what it is. I'm trading, my business is popping. Like, why not pretty much just, you know, make that flow in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, like, the car itself wasn't super expensive, super luxurious, but at the same time, it pretty much got me in the game of that supercar world. Once I'm inside that realm, now I could now attend supercar car shows and all these other things that pretty much deal with supercars, you know? Eventually I upgraded to, and mind you, I had the GT3, I modified it a tad bit, I put a brand new exhaust, all the other things, probably put like about maybe $8,000 into an exhaust alone, right? Nothing too crazy, but at the same time, it's not like I wanted that car in the first place. I wanted something bigger, which cost a lot more, but at the same time, I couldn't get that car because I wasn't really a part of that circle yet that pretty much can get allocations for these cars. And remember, a lot of these companies, you got to pretty much be, you have to have at least one other car that could pretty much say, all right, cool, like I'm a part of that circle now, you know? With Porsche, it's also a big thing as well, because like when it comes to getting certain GT3 RSs, you got to pretty much have a Porsche already to then get a possible allocation for that newer Porsche or that kind of thing. A lot of these brands are like that, which is perfectly normal. So have my GT3 for about maybe 3-4 months, modified it, have my fun, you know, friggin' a launch all over the place, have my fun, you know what I'm saying? When I had the opportunity, while I had that car, I'm still saving up, I'm still trading, I'm still doing this, I'm still doing that. I was able to actually sell my Porsche or trade in my Porsche for about, what is it, like 120,000, or 130,000, no, it was 140,000 I traded in for, and I got my RS for $180,000 down, which means that I only put $40,000 more equity into the car. Actually, no. Yeah, I put 40,000 more. So it means I paid off the loan, and then I pretty much had enough money to then get the RS, which means that I put down like 180 in total overall. From there, I had my RS. The RS was 220,000. I got the car for, I put down 180, so which means I had like about a 40K loan. Same thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm still paying over $1,000, but now I have a new car. I have an upgraded car, which means that I held my GT3 for so long, saved up still, to the point that held equity that was there for that certain time period. I pretty much transferred that into the new car, put down some more money, of course, but at the same time, like, I'm still trading, so money is still coming in. So when I had my RS, same concept. I had a 40K loan. I'm still paying not too much more than what I was paying with my old car. So, but I have a brand new car. Cool. I have an upgraded car. I'm getting closer to the point that I could just, you know, you're climbing up that supercar ladder, which is pretty dope, honestly. From there, have my 720. Actually traded in my RS in like about maybe 5 months, I think. Modified it, wrapped it, that kind of stuff. Had my fun. When I was trading that car in, I got my McLaren 720 for 280,000. See, like, as you can see, like, the money, like, the equity of the car is slowly upping. You know what I'm saying? And each time I have a gap in between it that I'm saving. I'm trying to build money and that kind of stuff. So when I actually get to that point that I want a car, I put down only so much and trade in the car, and boom, equity is already there pretty much. So I got rid of my RS eventually for 100. I think it was kind of bad. I think it was 190,000. I think I put that money towards, I don't even think I put any kind of money down, actually. Yeah, I think for that car, I didn't put any money down, and I just pretty much just took out the loan for that certain amount. I think I was paying around $1,800 a month for that McLaren 720, because pretty much at the time, like, the RSs were pretty good. So I technically had $190,000 worth of equity in the car pretty much. The loan itself wasn't bad. I just put that money towards the new car along with the balance that I had to pay for the new car into a loan. And then from there, I'm not paying too much more than what I was paying. So like every single time that I'm getting into a new car, those cars were all financed, because I never felt comfortable to the point that, all right, this car is a buy car. every car is not going to be a buy car. Some cars is going to be a finance car, that kind of stuff. Like my cars now, like, I mean, they're a lot different because they're numbered cars. Like the Pista here is a numbered car. The Enlargo here is a numbered car. These are both paid off. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, these are more like numbered cars, which means that these are more assets more than anything else, compared to like an RS. An RS is not really an asset. Like RS, you know, have your fun, give it back, whatever. Don't care for it. The M3, have my fun, give it back. GT3, have my fun, give it back. Certain cars, like my Lambo, it's a numbered car. It's only 600 of those. It's a collector. It's like, why wouldn't I want to keep that? You know what I'm saying? So those certain cars I buy to keep. And I always say that, like, as you're pretty much slowly climbing up that supercar ladder, like you're obviously putting more money down most of the time, but at the same time, like, you know, you're gonna get to a point that you're pretty much saving up enough money, or like certain huge days that I had, like I'm actually treating myself to a huge prize, you know, which is like I started getting into like my Lamborghini Aventador SV. For that, I sold my McLaren. I put down, actually I paid off my McLaren. I sold that. I sold that car to Anthony, and then after that, I put down a $250,000 towards my Lamborghini SV. The car was $425, so like the loan was like about $180,000 or like that kind of thing. And then I was into a Lamborghini SV. Boom, you know what I'm saying? So that looks good on history again. You know what I'm saying? That was like the first big car that I financed, because at the same time, like the payments were like around $1,500, actually $1,800. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I mean, I'm gonna pay the car off anyways, whenever I need to. But at the same time, like, here, just make it on payments. It looks great. A Lamborghini SV, he's paying for it monthly. Cool, looks great. After that, I had a huge day inside the market, and then I bought my Lamborghini SV again, the black one, which was same car, different color overall, but at the same time, like, me getting into these brand new cars now, it's motivating me. It's motivating other people that pretty much see me, because I'm going towards those goals that I dream of. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, you know, like, you start having huge days to the point that, you know, you can start now getting these big purchases and that kind of stuff. At the same time, like, you go through a phase like up that supercar ladder that you eventually get to a point that, you know, you're into a car that costs like $400,000 or $500,000 and that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So certain cars, you know, take a lot more time because they cost a lot more, and some cars you can't really finance. You know what I'm saying? And Largo, you can't finance that. It's a $750,000 car. You can't finance that. You know what I'm saying? A Pista you could obviously finance, but at the same time, I feel like this, and this is like my motto when it comes to buying any kind of cars. It's either you want the car, all right, you kind of want the car, or you want the car. You know, if you're not putting at least half the money down or paying the car off, you don't want the car. You know what I'm saying? If you're only putting down 10% of the car or 20% of what the car is worth, you kind of want the car, which is not enough for me, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather like sit back, save up, stack my money and everything. So like when I want to make that move for that big car, I can make it without knowing that I might get denied and that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like getting denied. So I'd rather just pay for the car fully when I can, because these big cars, like right here, you know, imagine how much money you got to put down to even have a decent payment. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put down maybe like $500,000 or that kind of thing. The piece is probably like around $300,000 or $350,000. But at the same time, it's still a hefty payment, which means that like when it's a hefty payment every single month, it becomes a headache. And I don't like headaches. I like to just pay for things that, you know, like my mortgage and that kind of stuff every month. That's cool, but paying $6,000, $7,000, $5,000 for a car every single month, that's a headache. And I don't like that. That's stress. You know what I'm saying? So that's some gems that I just want to drop on here for all the people that pretty much aspire to have supercars in the trading world and that kind of stuff. You know, just save up, make your bread, but at the same time, make these purchases be motivation to get better. You know what I'm saying? To get more and to expose yourself more to the niche overall. You know what I'm saying? Because the car culture is super, super dope. But at the same time, you got to pretty much just be on your shit also. You know what I'm saying? So thanks everybody for watching. Q-Tip Fridays. Happy New Year's. Happy 2022 to everybody out there. Make this be the best year and keep on grinding. And I'm going to see y'all in 2022. Peace out.